This conference will now be recorded.
So in the last class, we have just seen about the introduction part of Java, where we discussed about what is the meaning of class and what is an object. And whenever we want to access the members of class, we create object and we access using dot operator. Okay, however, I'm going to recap all these words once again in the next topics. So in the last class, even we discussed about Java features. So can anyone say some of the features of Java? Features of Java?
Simple. Object oriented.
Right, object oriented, platform independent, robust, right? We have seen some features like that. And the main important thing for today's class is platform independent. Let me recap this. This is important for today's class. So what is this platform? Platform means operating system. And what is this platform independent related to Java is a Java program can run on any platform, means any operating system. Even we can say a Java program is write once, run anywhere, or means if you write a Java program on Windows operating system, I can take the same Java program and run it on other operating system like Linux or Mac. That's meaning of this platform independent. And what makes a Java program? It's a collection of classes. What is a Java program? It is a collection of what? Classes. Then, like example, we are creating a Java file like x.java. The extension what we give for Java program is .java, and the programs whatever we write, we call them as source code. Then, and what makes a Java program is it's a collection of classes. And how to create class in Java? By using a keyword class. By using a keyword class, we can create the class. So here I'm creating three classes: class A, class B, and class C. Then, once we create the source code, this source code is not understood by your operating system directly. To make it understandable, we have to compile it. Compilation means translation. Compilation means what? Translating into machine understandable format. So in case of Java, how to compile is by at your command prompt or terminal. In the case of Windows, we say command prompt, and in the case of Linux or Mac, we say terminal. So at your command prompt or terminal, we use a command javac and we give the name of the source code file x.java. In this x.java, how many classes are there? 3 classes are there. So depends on the number of classes, that many doc-class files will be created for us. So in this example, when you compile x.java, since we are having 3 classes, it's going to create 3 doc-class files: a.class, b.class, and c.class. And these doc-class files, we call them as what? Bytecodes. The terminology what we use, the doc-class files, we call them as bytecodes, and these bytecodes are platform independent. So what makes Java platform independent means bytecodes. That means if you compile a Java program on Windows, once we get the doc-class files, these doc-class files we can use it on any operating system. That's the meaning of this platform independent. Then once we compile, we have to see the result of our application. Once we compile, we have to see the result of our application. For that, we have to run. So to run a Java program, at least one class should contain main method. Why main method? It is the entry point to run Java programs. See here, I'm writing main method in class A, and we are writing main method in class B. What's method? It's similar to function concept. Then, very important point, we can run only doc-class files. We can run what? Oh, only doc-class files which contains main method. Let me elaborate this. In order to run, we use a command Java. At your command prompt or terminal, we use command Java. And when you say Java X, X is what? Only the name of the source code file. Does not have any doc-class file. That's the reason it will go with what? Error, and goes with the message no class definition found. When you say Java C, it's having doc-class file but does not have main method inside. It's not having main method, so it goes with error and says no main method found. When you say Java B, the condition is satisfied. It's having dot class file and even main method. So the program runs from B class main method. When you say Java A, the condition is satisfied. The program runs from A class main method. So whichever the class name you pass, it will go to the respective main method of that class. Whatever the class name you pass to the Java command, the entry point will be the respective main method of that class. Right? Let me discuss all these words, whatever the theoretical words I mentioned. Let us discuss all this by going with programming. So let me show all these words practically to you. So to show all these words practically, what we need to do, we need to download Java and install Java. So today is our first class for practical part. So today objective is we'll be learning how to download Java and install Java on our operating system, and how to develop Java application set command prompt. That's main objective of today's class. Let us start with today's download and install Java 16 version. I'm going with 16 version. So to download and install, just go to search engine like Google and you can say Java 16 download. Java 16 download. Let me show this. Open search engine like Google. So you need not do anything from your end. Just whatever I'm doing, just observe it. That's it. So once the class is done, I'll be sharing the document and recording to you. Based on that, you can do it from your end. So just to search here for Java 16 download. So what you're telling is, yeah, yes, Dinesh.
I do have Java 18 in my laptop. Does it make any difference, or should I download Java 16?
No, go with 18 only. Go with 18.
Okay.
So whatever the latest version I think you can download. So why I'm showing 16 is whatever the document I'm having, I'm having 16 version. So I'm not finding time to update my document. So we can go with 18 version also. No worry.
Okay, makes sense.
So the latest version of Java is 18. Whatever the steps I'm doing, same steps you can go with 18 also. Okay, go with same 18, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
So only one thing you remember, minimum Java 8 version you should have. So if you are having Java 8 version, you need not worry at all. You can continue with 8 also, no problem. Minimum Java 8.
Oh, okay.
Now, so the first link what you get from your Java SC 16 downloads, open this. So Java SC, and what is this Java SC? Java Standard Edition, and this is going to download Java SC Development Kit, which we call JDK. JDK means Java Development Kit, and we are going to see 16 version. So you can even go with 18 version. That is the latest version. Then here you can find Java for different operating systems like Linux, Mac, Windows, like this. So based on your operating system, you need to download. So in my case, I'm having Windows operating system. So I'm going with this Windows here, this one. Windows x64 installer. So what you need to do, based on your operating system, click on this file to download. It's going to download a exe file. In the case of Mac, it's going to download .dmg file. If you're on Mac, you have to go with this one. So I'm having Windows. Let me click here. So we need to accept the license agreement. Accept the license agreement and click on this download JDK. Then it will ask you to log into Oracle account. So if you are having already Oracle account, you need to enter username and password. Else we can create a new account here. We can even create the account. So just click on this button, create account. Then where you need to enter the details like your email address, the correct one, not dummy email address, because it's going to authenticate your email by sending a link to your email. Then only your account will be valid. Then go with proper email address, password, retype password, so and so other things. Okay. So general things, and you can create account. Once the account is created, it's going to download the file. Let me show all the things in the document. So how to download and install Java 16 version. You can click on this link, or you can make use of this URL to download. You can even make use of this URL to download 16 version. Let me copy and give this URL also to you for your reference. Okay. So once you open this page, you can find Java for different operating systems like Linux, Mac, Windows, like this. So in my case, Windows, click on this to download. Once you accept the license agreement and sign on to Oracle account, it's going to download the file. Once the file is downloaded, the exe file in the case of Windows, once just click to install. Click on run button. Then it's going to open the installation wizard. Just to click on next button. Then it will ask you where you want to install Java. By default, Java will get installed in C drive program files. By default, Java will get installed in C drive program files, and it's going to create a folder Java under that JDK 16 version. Okay. If you want to install in other location, click on change button. So in my case, I kept as it is. Just I clicked on next button. Okay. Next step, after installation, it will just go with close button. Simple 2 steps: next, next, and close button. That's it. By default, Java will get installed where? In the case of Windows, C drive program files. It creates a folder Java under that JDK 16. So see here, observe, I'm having JDK 8, JDK 10, JDK 14, JDK 16 like this. So in our operating system, we can have multiple Java versions, no problem. Okay. If you open JDK, you can find a folder bin. In bin folder, you can find the commands Java and JavaScript commands here. You can see the commands Java and JavaScript commands. So up to this parent folder of bin, that is up to JDK, up to parent folder of bin, we use a terminology Java home. So wherever you may install Java, wherever you may install Java, up to the parent folder of bin, up to the parent folder of bin, we call it as Java home. Then if someone asks you where Java and JavaScript commands are located, means you can say simple terminology java.exe and javac.exe commands are present in Java home bin folder. Java home bin folder. Okay. So I'll be sharing this document to you. You can refer this document, how to download and install Java. There. Understand carefully now. Even after downloading and installing Java on our operating system, these commands are not understood by your operating system directly. These commands are not understood by your operating system. Then how to make it understandable is we need to do one path setting. We have to do a path setting. How to do path setting is open Windows Explorer. Open Windows Explorer. In this, you can see computer. In the case of Windows 7, you can see computer. In the case of Windows 8 or Windows 10 or 11, you can see this PC. You can see what? This PC. So right click on this PC. Go to properties. Go to properties. In this, click on this advanced system settings. Advanced system settings. Then environment variables. Under system variables, select path. Under system variable, select path and say edit. Now at the end, keep semicolon, and we have to paste the address up to bin folder. We are having bin folder now. C drive program files, Java, JDK 16, bin folder. Why bin folder? Because Java and JavaScript commands are located in bin folder. So copy the address up to bin folder and we have to paste at the end. So at the end, keep semicolon and paste it and say OK button. That's it. Okay. So that completes the setting here. I've already done. So you can find the same thing in the document also. Setting path. How to set path is copy the address up to bin folder, Java home bin folder. Right click on this PC, go to properties. Then click on advanced system settings. Click on environment variables. Under system variables, select path and say edit. Then click on new button, paste the address up to bin folder and click on OK button. That's it. So this is only one-time process. We are just informing the operating system that go to Java home bin folder and from there you can take the commands. That's meaning of this path setting. Got it everyone up to here? How to go with Java installation?
Yes, Raj.
Yes, sir.
Right? Right. So how to go with the Mac operating system? So I cannot show practically how to work with Mac. So as I'm having Windows operating system, how to work with Mac, how to download and install Java, you can find it in this YouTube link. So if you open this YouTube link, you can see how to work on Mac also, how to download Java and install Java on Mac operating system. However, you have to download, compulsory you have to download Java on Mac also. So however, tomorrow I'm going to go with Eclipse IDE. That Eclipse IDE will remain same for any operating system. So whatever I'm showing on Windows, it will be same for Mac also. Right? So any questions, Dia, up to here for you?
No questions. I got it. Thank you.
Right. However, I'll send the recording of previous class to you, Dia, after the class. Okay,
Yes,
you
sir.
can go
Thank you.
the last two classes, you can go through that. Okay.
Sure.
Now let us see how to develop Java application. Developing a Java application at command prompt. So since I'm having Windows, I'm showing it command prompt. You can even work with the terminal in the case of Linux or Mac. The steps will remain same. Let me show all the steps first, then I'll document it. So first thing, we have to open the command prompt. How to open command prompt is in search or run, you can open CMD. In the case of Linux or Mac, we have to say terminal. We have to search for terminal. Okay. So it's going to open C drive for us. By default, it opens C drive. I want to work in D drive. So I'll say here D colon. So nothing rule that you should work in C drive or D drive or E drive. It's up to us. Whichever the place we want to work, it's up to us. Okay. Now I want to create a folder where we can store our Java programs. So let us create a folder here like this, MD Java programs. The meaning of MD means make a directory. Directory or folder, they are like synonyms. Okay. MD Java programs. So it's going to create a folder for us Java programs. Now to open the folder, we use the command cd Java programs. CD means change directory, open the folder. So now we are in Java programs folder. Now we want to create a Java source code file. What we want to do? We want to create one Java source code file. So we can make use of a text editor. You can use any text editor like Notepad. I'm using Notepad, and you can say the name of the file welcome.java. Hello, Susmita.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi. So just now we have seen how to download and install Java up to now. I'll be
Oh.
sharing this document, a PDF document, where you
Sure.
can find how to download and install Java. Now we are how to develop Java application at command prompt. Okay. So for that, I have created a folder Java programs, and I've opened the folder Java programs. That much we have done. Now, whenever we want to create a Java source code file, I'm using a text editor like Notepad and go with the name of the file, welcome.java. There. So just say Notepad, welcome.java, press enter key, click on next button, then start typing the code. / to display welcome message onto the screen. What this line is called as? Anyone?
Comments.
We call it as comments. We call them as comments. There. Now, what and comments are what? Mainly to document your program. It's for documenting your program and ignored by compiler. Compiler will not see what you are writing in that. There. What makes a Java program? It's a collection of
Classes and methods.
right. It's a collection of classes. So how to create a class in Java? Just by using a keyword class and the name of the class. There. Open and close curly braces. There. To run a Java program, which method is required inside the class?
Main method.
Very good. We require main method. And how the main method looks here is public, it's a keyword, static, it's a keyword, void, it's a keyword, main, open in this parenthesis, and to this we have to pass the argument string. String is a predefined class, S capital here. Whenever we say class, starting letter of everybody is capital, S capital, array. What is the symbol of array in Java? Square brackets. Then say some args. Then again open and close curly brace. This is the way how main method looks. So don't worry the meaning of these words now. What is public? What is static? What is void? Void already I have explained. What is the string array? Don't worry all these things. However, all these words will be discussed in the next classes. So today objective is how to develop Java application. That's it. That's only the objective. Okay. Now in Java, if you want to display a message onto the screen, in Java we use a predefined class system. System is a predefined class, S capital, with a member out and with a method println. And the message should go in double quotes. Whatever the message you want to display should go in double quotes. And every statement in Java should end with a semicolon. And Java is case sensitive programming language, means there is a difference between uppercase and lowercase letters. Right? Once we type the program, save it. File save, Control S. Then come back to the command prompt. What is a command to compile a Java program?
Java C.
Very good, Java C. What is a command to compile a Java program? Java C. And we have to go with the name of the file. What is the name of the file here? Welcome.java. Yeah. Hello, Arshavardhan. So what is the command we have to use? Yeah, hi Arshavardhan. So once we type the program, how we are typing the program at your command prompt using Notepad, go with the name of the file welcome.java and type the program in that. Okay. Then once we type the program, come back to the command prompt and use what command? Java C and the name of the file welcome.java. Now, once we press enter key, if there are no errors in your source code, then it's going to show the prompt back to us. It's going to show the prompt back to us, means there are no errors. Now if you say dir means directory, to see the list of files in your folder. See now, can you see a .class file got created, right? So it has created one file, welcome.class. That's the use of compilation. What is the use of compiling? Converting your source code into bytecode. Converting your source code into what? Bytecode. Right? That's the meaning of compilation. Then, after compiling, what is our next step? We have to run the program. How to run the program? Java and the name of the .class file, welcome. So which is going to show welcome message onto the screen. That's it. Okay, 3 simple commands. Notepad for typing your Java code, Java C is for compiling, and Java is for running. Right? Hello, Sanjay.
Hi, sir.
Now, Let me recap the things, how we developed Java application at command prompt. So I'm just closing it. So now how to develop Java application at command prompt means open command prompt by typing cmd in search or run. Then now we are in C drive. So to go to, if I want to work in D drive, I'll say D colon. It's up to you. Whichever the folder you want to work, it's up to you. Then I want to create a folder. How to create a folder? MD Java programs. I'm creating a folder Java programs. MD means make directory. The folder name is your wish. The folder name is your wish, XYZ. Now, after creating folder, since I've already created, I'm just removing. We have to open the folder. How to open folder? CD Java programs. So now we are in Java programs folder. Now whenever we want to create a new Java file, we have to say notepad and pass the name of the file, welcome.java. Then now start writing the code like this. This is to display a welcome message onto the screen. This is our comment. Whenever you want to create a Java program, it's a collection of classes. Say class and the name of the class. Open and close curly brace. To run a Java program, we have to create a main method. How the main method looks here? Public, it's a keyword, static keyword, void main, which takes argument string array args, where string is a predefined class in Java. Whenever we see square brackets, we call them as arrays. So don't worry the meaning of these words now. I'll discuss all these words later. Then open and close curly brace. To display a message in Java, we use a class system with a member out with a method println, and the message should go in double quotes. And every statement in Java should end with semicolon. Then, once we type the code, save it. Then come back to the command prompt, compile it. How to compile? Java C and the name of the file, welcome.java, which is going to create a doc class file. Check it here. If I say dir, a doc class file has been created, welcome.class. Then we have to run the doc class file. How to run? Java welcome, which displays welcome message. Simple 3 commands. Notepad for typing, Java C is for compiling, and Java is for running. Right? Let me document these words. So to develop Java application, open command prompt by typing cmd in search or run. By default, it will open C drive. If I want to work in D drive, say D colon, which opens a D drive. Create a folder or directory, even we call it as directory, Java programs, any name you wish, Java programs as follows. How to create a folder is MD Java programs. MD means make directory. Change the folder to Java programs as follows. How to change this? We have to use the command cd Java programs, which is going to show the directory structure like this. D drive Java programs. cd means change directory. Now the next step, create a Java source code file. Create a Java source code file, welcome.java as follows. How to create is at your prompt, use the command notepad and go with the name of the file. Type the following code. Type the following code in welcome.java. So type this piece of code in welcome.java. Don't see the meaning of this code today, so which will get elaborated automatically in the next classes. What is public, static, everything we'll be knowing. Once we type the code, don't forget, save the file. Control S. After typing the code, the next step we have to compile. Compile the Java source code file welcome.java as follows. How to compile is by using the command javac and go with the name of the file, which creates welcome.class file called as bytecode. The next step, final step, run the Java bytecode file. Run the Java bytecode file welcome.class as follows. How to run? At your prompt, use Java command and say welcome, which displays welcome message onto the screen. That's it. Clear up to here? Any questions? Right? No. What is the use of this one? System.out.println. The use of this one is it is used to display messages or the value of variables or both onto the screen. Like example, you can say in system.out.println, we can just go with the message welcome. One more example. If we take a variable sum equal to 100, I want to print the value of sum. So we'll say system.out.println sum. Then how the output will come? On the screen, it is going to display 100. Then we want to display like this. We want to display the output sum equal to 100. Means I want to display the message and even the value of variable. Then how to do it now? System.out.println sum equal to in double quotes. So whatever we keep it in double quotes, that will get printed as it is. And the joining symbol between message and variable is plus symbol in the case of Java. This is our message which will get printed as it is. And the joining symbol between message and variable, sum is what here variable. So in order to take the value of the variable, we have to say sum here, the variable name. And the joining symbol between message and variable is the concatenation symbol plus symbol in the case of Java. Right? What is the use of system.out.println? To display messages or the value of variables or both onto the screen. One more point. Every statement in Java should end with a semicolon. Every statement in Java should end with what? Semicolon. And Java is case sensitive programming language. Means there is a difference between uppercase and lowercase letters. Right? Now understand carefully. Let me delete welcome.class file. I'm deleting the .class file. Now if I say dir, see we are having only one file, welcome.java. Now let me open the program. Now let me remove semicolon here. I'm removing semicolon after the statement. Now if I save it, now compile it. How to compile? javac welcome.java. So will it create a .class file now for us? Will it create .class file?
No.
No, right? It won't create the .class file. So when you say java say welcome.java, as the statement is not ended with semicolon, the .class file will not get created. See what it's going to say when you compile. It's saying see error in line number 6, error semicolon expected. So this only the meaning of compilation. Compilation means it goes to the source code, checks for errors in your source code, means violating the rules of language. If there are errors in your source code, it's going to display that errors and it won't generate the .class file. See, it's not generating any .class file. So this is the meaning of compilation. If there are no errors, at a time it's going to convert your source code into bytecode, the .class file. That's the meaning of compilation. Now let me go with semicolon. Now let me make the class as well here. Understand carefully. The class name is well, but the file name is welcome. File name is welcome.java, but the class is well here. Now let us create some more classes. Class A, where I'm going with public static void main string x array. Then we'll go with the message system.out.println a class. I'm going with the message a class. Then let us create one more class B. So we are having totally 3 classes here: class well, class A, and class B. In Java we can have multiple classes because Java is a collection of classes. Okay, save it. Now compile the code. How to compile? Java C, the name of the file welcome.java. Then how many .class files is it going to create now?
2.
2? No.
I think it doesn't create any, sir, because the class name and the file name should always match.
Should always match. Okay. So will it go with error? You mean to say? See here, there is no error, no problem at all. It won't go with error. Even when I've taken the last class, see, I've taken the source code as x.java, but there is no class with x here, right? There is no class with x, no problem at all. But there is a rule. Yeah, there is a rule. There is a rule. The rule is like, if the class is public, then the file name should match with the class name. Okay, that don't worry now. For now, the file name and class name can be different, no problem at all. Okay. Now if I say dir, how many .class files is it going to create now?
Maybe 3.
Very good, 3. Not maybe, we have said 3. Because how many classes are there in your program? 3 classes, right? Class well, class A, and class B. So depends on number of classes, that many .class files it's going to create. See here, it has created a.class, b.class, and well.class. So don't see main method here. So for class B, there is no main method. That's the reason it won't create .class file. No, that's a wrong concept. So whenever you are compiling, don't look for main method. When you are compiling, don't see the main method at all. We have to just see only the classes here. How many classes are there? That many .class files it's going to create. So while compiling, main method will not come into picture. Then now let us run the program. If you say Java welcome, what is going to happen? If you say Java welcome, what is going to happen? Already discussed.
A class.
Welcome is going to run. But for welcome, do you have any .class file? For welcome, do you have any .class file here in this example? No, right? Welcome.java is there, but there is no .class file for welcome. So what it's going to say? Error, could not find or load main class welcome. If you say Java B, what is going to happen?
No main method.
No main method found. Goes with error and says the message, main method not found in class B. Then when you say Java A
A class.
Very good. It's going to display what message? A class. When you say Java will, it's going to display welcome. Means whatever the class name you pass to the Java command, it will go to the respective main method of that class. It will go to what? Respective main method of that class. Clear this point, all of you? How to run the program? What we have to pass after Java command? Whichever the class name you pass, it will go. The entry point will be the respective main method of that class. Clear this point, all of you? Right?
Yes,
So what
sir.
is the point I've shown practically? This point only I've shown practically. This one. We can run only Dockless files which contains main method. So this point is important as a beginner. Got it? So practice this compulsory. One time practice, only one time. At your command prompt or terminal, do this practice only one time so that you can remember the commands, Java and JavaScript commands, the internal working of Java applications. So however, I'm going to start off with Eclipse in tomorrow's class. Once we go with Eclipse, we won't use any commands. The user interface, everything will be good for us. The faster way of developing Java applications. So, and that Eclipse will remain same for any operating system, right? So do this practice only one time. That's enough for us, because in reality, we work with IDEs like Eclipse. So anyone having any questions?